Hello friends, I'm Apurva Sheth. Normally you will hear Richa Agarwal talking about small caps at Equity Master. But today I have decided to talk about it. And the simple reason behind that is that small caps are poised for a very good move in the next few months. So I thought that you should not miss out on a solid money making opportunity. Uh, so that's the reason why I've decided to do a video on small caps and why I believe that small caps are poised for a good move. So I feel that small caps are in a sweet spot right now because multiple investment opportunities or multiple investment philosophies are suggesting that small caps could rally from these levels, or small caps are in a very good spot. So why am I saying that? Let's check out with the help of this chart. So you can see on your screen, this is a chart of this is a ratio chart of Sensex by small caps. Now what exactly is a ratio chart? Well, in a ratio chart you divide the stock price or the price of one index to the and divide it by the other. So here in this case what we are doing is dividing the price of Sensex to small caps. Now, if you want to know in detail about ratio charts and how do traders use them, then I have two links of ratio charts to share with you. You can find the links below this video, so don't miss out on them. And in fact, ratio charts could help traders make a lot of money. In one instance, in this one of this video, I have shown how ratio charts could help traders make 59,000 rupees in just 10 days. So that's one trade that we had seen in the past, and after that there have been multiple such trading opportunities with ratio charts, so you must look at it. Now, so as you can see on your screen, this is the ratio chart of Sensex to small caps. And now there is another thing that you will see on your screen is that the various phases which are marked in green and red. Now, what are these phases? So these are safe mode. As you can see on your screen, it is a safe mode. The green ones are the safe mode and the red ones are the risk mode. So what happens when this ratio is in the safe mode? So when this ratio is in the safe mode, it means that the traders or investors are preferring safety over risk. So where do they get safety when you compare Sensex and small caps? So when it comes to safety, undoubtedly the Sensex stocks or the frontline benchmark stocks will give you more safety in terms of protecting your capital. A lot of times we have seen that small caps can go bust and companies go bankrupt and small caps vanish over the couple of in just a few months. So when it comes to safety, Sensex is what traders or investors prefer, and when it comes to risk, when traders are willing to take risk, they would invest in small cap stocks. So that's when small caps outperform the Sensex. So in safe mode, the Sensex stocks normally outperform the small caps, and in risk mode, small caps stocks outperform the Sensex. So now I hope this is clear. Now outperformance does not necessarily mean that the one goes up and the other stays flat or stays negative. It simply means that if small caps are outperforming, then small caps, let's say, would move 50%, then Sensex must have moved less than that, so it could be 20, 30, or maybe even negative. But in general, the thing with outperformance is that one has moved more than the other. So now this is what I call greed and fear cycles in general. Now I have done another video on greed and fear cycles in auto stocks earlier. You can view the link below this video as well. I had earlier predicted up move in IT stocks way back in 2017 based on this greed and fear cycle. So greed and fear cycles work immensely well on certain sectors and indices. So do watch that video as well. So here what we are doing is we are combining two studies, that is ratio charts or ratio analysis along with the greed and fear cycle. So here you can see the Sensex to small cap ratio follows a greed and fear cycle of 144 weeks. So this greed and fear cycle started in September 2005 and lasted till June 2008. And here in this cycle, Sensex outperformed small caps by 50%. So this simply means, as I told you, that if the small cap index moved up by 100 rupees, then the Sensex moved up by 150 rupees. So that's how you see or you calculate the outperformance of 50%. Now in the next risk mode which followed, Sensex still outperformed, but it was up just 15%. Now this is an exception we can ignore, because what we are most interested in is the performance in the risk mode. That's where you are making the most money in small cap stocks. So let's ignore that particular period. Now in the next safe mode which followed, Sensex outperformed small caps by 47%. In the risk mode which followed, Sensex underperformed the small caps by 34%. You can see negative 34% out here. And in the next safe mode which followed, Sensex outperformed by 24%. Now we are in the risk mode, and the Sensex to small cap ratio has entered into the risk mode, which means that small caps are likely to outperform for the next couple of months going forward. So this risk mode will last till 2022. So small caps are likely to generate better returns as per this greed and fear cycle. Now that's not the only thing that suggests that small caps are likely to do well. A couple of days ago, Rahul Shah, who's the head of research at Equity Master, published an article wherein he presented this picture. Now this is a simple picture of the small cap, the percentage returns of the small cap index, and that is the 2-year forward returns for each and every year. And the number that you can see besides the year is the number of stocks or the number of small cap stocks which were trading below price to book value on in that particular year. So the way we look at it is that if the number of stocks that are trading below book value are lower, then you must move out of small caps. And if the number of stocks which are trading below book value are higher, then you must get into small caps. So here, as you can see, in 2013 the number was highest, that is 249 stocks were trading below their price to book value, and the returns 2-year forward were 34%. That is the highest return that we have seen. So in general we see that if the number of stocks that are trading below book value are more, then the returns are good, and that's when you must invest. And if the number of stocks trading below price to book value are lesser, then you must move out of small caps. So now this is a study of starting from 2013 till 2018. So in the year 2020, how many stocks are currently trading below price to book value? You would be surprised to know that right now the number of stocks that are trading below their book values are 260. So this is the highest number ever since 2013 that small cap stocks are trading below their book value. So this indicates that this could be the best time to invest in small caps if you have a 1 to 2 year perspective. And over the last 1 to 3 months, we have already seen that small cap stocks have done phenomenally well after the markets crashed because of the COVID crisis. And once it bottomed out in March, many small cap stocks and even index stocks have done phenomenally well. But that's not the end. There could be many more opportunities coming up in the small cap space, so you must not miss it. And this is we are combining two studies, that is price action or technical analysis along with fundamentals, and both these studies are indicating that small caps are likely to do phenomenally well. So you must not miss out any of the opportunities that are coming your way. However, do take precautions that you don't end up in fundamentally weak stocks or shady stocks, because a lot of these kind of stocks are moving higher. So you must maintain caution and exercise proper precautions before investing in such companies. So I would always recommend you to go with fundamentally strong stocks and invest only in such companies. So you can identify such fundamentally strong stocks on your own, or take some experts' help like Rahul Shah or Richa. Both of them do phenomenally good work in the small cap and micro cap space, and you can benefit from that too. So that's all from me for today. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If you like this video, then please share it, spread the word out with your amongst your friends and family members who want to be better traders and better investors. I'm sure these videos will help them improve their investments. So thanks a lot and have a nice day. Also, don't forget to sign up to our free newsletter, the Fast Profits Daily. If you sign up to this newsletter right now, then you would get access to this free guide, how to trade the markets like a pro. So don't miss this chance and sign up right now.